Hi.
You can't even see me.
You can. This is the biggest boba I've ever had in my entire life.
It's like a small child.
It's bigger than my face.
I think it's as big as your face. I also birthed mine just now. Came out from the womb, you know?
From once we came with.
From once we came.
Cheers.
She got matcha. I got green tea.
It's like really dehydrated pea color.
On that note.
So how's everyone's day going? We're having a great time, as you can see.
We're having a splendid time. We switched up our boba places because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
We're just getting bored of the same old place. I mean, not that their boba is not good.
Their boba's excellent. I might get a small one on my way home.
Do you need anything from the grocery store though?
I actually do. I need sesame paste because we want to make a dan dan noodle and you need sesame paste and you can't get it anywhere else.
Sesame paste?
Yeah.
Specifically
it's like,
paste?
apparently it's like you can only get it, it's like a specific Chinese thing that you can only, internet correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't substitute tahini because that's not toasted. It's like toasted sesame, really, really thick, like sesame butter almost.
Is it refrigerated?
I don't think so. It just comes in like a can and you have to thin it with water.
Oh.
And you put it in like dan dan noodles and mix it with like Sichuan pepper. I also want Sichuan pepper. I've been reading a lot about Chinese noodle recipes because I fucking love them.
They're really bomb, has to be said. We're in an area of San Francisco that's really close to the ocean called the Sunset.
No, this is the Richmond.
Is this still the Richmond?
This is still the Richmond.
But we're
this
on,
is
like,
outer
37.
Richmond. The
This is
Sunset
outer
is on
Richmond?
the other side
I
of
do
the
not
park.
count this as the Richmond.
She's lived in San Francisco since she was 5.
4. I do not count this as the Richmond though.
I count this as the Richmond.
I would say this is Sunset only because it's right next to the ocean.
No, the Sunset is the correct me if I'm wrong, internet, but the Sunset is the neighborhood south of Golden Gate Park, and the Richmond is the neighborhood north of Golden Gate Park. The outer Richmond is anything from like 19th out, and the outer Sunset is anything from like 20th out, or whatever the Highway 1 connector is.
I guess that makes sense.
So,
I don't like it.
you learn something new every day, folks. Sometimes you don't like it, sometimes you do.
I don't like it. I still think of like the other side of the park, even if it's on like 5th Avenue, is like still Sunset.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that count?
It is true. Yeah.
You know, everything that's just not my immediate area is just Sunset. It's like how people think that some parts are the Bay Area when they're not.
Yes, like Hayward.
Hayward is not the, well, I think if Bart goes there, you can say it's part of the Bay Area.
That's fair.
Like, so Danville, not Bay Area.
Danville is not the Bay Area. Like, there's a certain cutoff. I don't know where it is, but it happens somewhere up there.
I think first criteria is Bart has to go there.
But Bart doesn't go to Marin.
I know, but that's like criteria number 1 because I don't even feel like Marin should be the Bay Area.
All right, agree to disagree.
I just don't like Marin.
Fair enough.
So Bart has to go there. I think Marin could have gotten in on this whole Bart thing, but they just didn't, right?
Too many heels.
Maybe they could set up something like the Golden Gate Bridge, like right next to the Golden Gate Bridge. But it's like for Bart.
Yeah,
Like a highway like that,
people would hate that.
maybe.
On my way to your house, I was on Turk, like coming into your hood, and there was like this guy. This garage door was open, which is why I noticed it, and there's this guy with like this giant barbell on his back, and he was doing like walking lunges, and then there was another guy who was like doing other shit, and then there was another guy, because I passed the garage, so there was another guy doing other workout shit, and then another guy
This is in
there.
my area.
Yeah, and I thought of you, because I was like, if Rachel were here, she would have insisted we stop.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not stopping.
Well, no, I don't think I'd say let's stop. I would just be like, oh, wait a minute.
You'd be like, slow.
I'd be like, slow down. I may be back. We're child friendly over here on this channel.
We really are.
Except for when I swear. Oh my god, you want to hear something really TMI? Speaking of PG-13.
Of course.
So,
You saw me pull a bug out of my eye.
true, I was there for that.
That was fun.
It was a very small bug.
It was a really tiny bug that had gotten in my eye during running that morning, and I went home, took a shower, like washed my entire body, went to Rachel's, we got boba. We spent like a couple hours together. We were sitting like staring past each other, and I remembered the fact that I had gotten a bug in my eye earlier, and I told her this fact, and I was like, it was really hard because I couldn't get it out, and I don't know where it is, and I looked for it when I got back. She was like, what's that on the corner of your eye? And I was like, and
There
I
it
got
is.
so excited because I was so happy to have it out, and I just pulled it out. This teeny tiny little bug.
It was very small.
Very tiny, and I'm so happy it's out.
You know how I got my IUD about a year ago?
I remember that. I
Oh,
picked you up.
Yeah, she did. She picked me up right after I got my IUD.
And my mom or what?
And your friend was in the car too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so because I got that about
Little small.
a year ago, that's like a fat chihuahua.
Little small.
That's a fat chihuahua.
He's very cute though.
Anyway, so because I got the IUD, I like never get my period anymore usually.
I hate life.
Except for the like first 2 months after I got it. Then I had like a non-stop period. But then after that, I like
Got
would
it out
never
of the
would
way,
never
you're
get my
done.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. When you first get an IUD, at least my experience, when you first get the IUD, you bleed a lot because your body like doesn't know what to do with all these like new hormones and shit that are in your body. But after the first 2 months, I like stopped bleeding all the time everywhere. It wasn't like really heavy either.
Was it
was just like
non-stop or it was just spotted?
no, it was like real bleeding. Like I needed tampons and stuff. But honestly, after the first 2 months, it was like totally fine. So just because I haven't got my period in a very, very long time.
So do you think this is like the period?
Yeah, but it's very, very, very light. Like it's basically nothing. It honestly did not hurt nearly as bad as I was going to.
I'm scared.
Maybe I'll make a video about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see a video about my IUD experience.
Retweet. I'm giving it a thumbs up in person, live and in person. But I was there for the experience.
I did
I
tell
just
you.
like hearing
I did
about
like
it.
describe what it was like very in detail to her
Of
right
course,
after.
because that's what we do.
We're best
That's what we do. We can't. I love you.
Why'd you put your hand on my hand before your chin?
Because I'm into it.
Okay. This man
We
looks
can
very
also
dressed
do
up.
this. Hello, mate.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.